Hey, this is Ashley from RecPro, and when you're installing your door, window, sink, or whatever it is, you want a sealant and adhesive that's going to last a long time and isn't going to make much of a fuss. And that's where our line of sealants and adhesive right here comes into play. They all create a really strong seal and are available in 10.2 fluid ounce cartridges, except for the 600 right here. It comes in both the 10.2 and a smaller version if you don't want the full cartridge. They bond to most common substrates, are VOC compliant, and are made in America. All right, so this first one, our 600, it is the RV High Performance High Temperature Sealant with RTV silicone, and the product code for it is RP-1506. Now this one is perfect for automotive application, formed in place gaskets, and so much more because it can withstand extreme temperatures and is weather resistant. It's also resistant to abrasion, vibrating, shrinking, and cracking. And the high temperature resilience is because of the red iron oxide in the formula that gives it this high resilience. So the temperature range for this is -70 degrees Fahrenheit to 500 degrees Fahrenheit with intermittent temperatures of 600 degrees. That is a lot of heat. So if you're wanting to seal something up that is going to get pretty hot, this is the one for you. So when it cures, it's going to form a solid, durable rubber when exposed to the moisture in the air. And this 59,000 is our RV Quick Bonding Construction Sealant and Adhesive, and the product code for it is RP-1482. Now this is a solvent-free formulation, so it's easy and it's safe to use. It's also easy to dispense and remains consistent with a low odor. It also bonds quickly, achieving over 50 psi or 3,000 pounds per linear foot of bond. It doesn't sag, and so because of this, you can use it in vertical or horizontal applications. Because of the additional strength, you don't have to use quite as much for your installation. The hybrid technology with this is also cool as well. It bonds to a wet surface and it can cure when moisture is present. So this is a good one to use if it might be a little bit damp in there or you want a really strong seal really fast. All right, and then this 55 is our RV Construction Sealant and Adhesive. The product code for which is RP-1481. It can be used as both a sealant and an adhesive, and it is ideal for outdoor climates where moisture is present. It's also non-sag, so it can be used in vertical or horizontal applications. It's paintable, it has low odor, and is eco-friendly, and the formula-free formulation makes it easy and safe to use. It also has really great long-term properties, so it's great for outside. It resists weathering and UV degradation, it resists yellowing, and it lasts in most climates long-term. It's also resistant to cracking and shrinking. This is perfect for use in weather that goes between -75 degrees Fahrenheit and 220 degrees Fahrenheit, with intermittent temperatures reaching 260 degrees Fahrenheit. And then when it cures to form a durable rubber when moisture is present. All right, and then this 335 is our RV Window Sealant, the product code for which is RP-1480. This one has a really high tensile strength and a low odor, and the non-sag applicant is non-sag as well, so it allows for an application to vertical or horizontal joints without flowing or sagging. It is also resistant to weathering and UV degradation, ozone, abrasion, the freeze-thaw conditions, and airborne chemicals. It has a heat stability range of -70 degrees Fahrenheit to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. That's quite a long range right there. And it can be applied to the surface in a temperature range of 0 to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. And then the neutral curing mechanisms in it is ideally suited for use in confined spaces, confined work areas, so you can get close to it and it's fine. And let's move on to the last one. All right, and then this 502 is our RV High Performance Sealant with RTV silicone, and the product code for which is RP-1479. This is a strong sealant with multiple applications. It's also non-sag or slump, so it can be used in both vertical and horizontal applications. It's versatile and weather resistant, and it is resistant to mold and mildew as well as shrinking and cracking or yellowing or UV degradation. It's good for all those. It has a surface temperature range of 70 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit with intermittent temperatures reaching up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. Just make sure that when you're storing it, it doesn't go any higher than 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So when it cures, it forms this durable rubber when exposed to moisture in the air, and it is acceptable as a sealant on surfaces with incidental food contact. So if you want to know any more about any of these, you can check them out in the links below. Then like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, when you're rolling down the road, roll with RecPro.